Welcome back to the United Score on the Alpha channel. Today we have a few topics to discuss. These topics include the fact that Paul Pogba, there were rumors that he was for sale. However, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has diminished those rumors. We have to talk about the fact that Jadon Sancho was an interest of Manchester United. The fact that Paul Pogba and Bruno Fernandes are set to play in the Premier League for the first time together. And Premier League will be back on June 17th. Exciting times for Premier League fans and Manchester United fans at large. There were rumors that Paul Pogba was leaving Manchester United. There were rumors he was leaving for Juventus and other top European clubs in the summer. However, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has come out and said that these rumors are not true. These rumors were that he was supposed to be sold for a price tag of 100 million euros at least, and of course that price could rise depending on which club is purchasing him. I think the price would have been increased based on the fact that it is Paul Pogba, a great midfielder. I don't believe he should leave Manchester United. I believe that the club that he should stay at, build his legacy and build his name. He has not had the impact that he would have liked to have because of injuries, recurrent injuries that have not helped him whatsoever. But let's see how it goes with Paul Pogba. I believe he will remain at Manchester United until he is ready to leave further on, which will not be anytime soon. Let's discuss the topic of Jadon Sancho. Jadon is currently a player of Borussia Dortmund. He is heavily linked with Manchester United, and I believe it will be a good signing if we should sign Jadon Sancho. He is said to be valued at about 140 million. Now, to me, that that price is too high. He is a very good player, don't get me wrong, but he's not at that level where he is worth 140 million yet. He needs some time to develop his craft. I see where there can be much improvement in his footballing tactics, but he is a good player and I cannot take anything away from him at the moment. That is why he has Manchester United's interest. But I would love to see the purchase made, and I would love to see him playing on the right wing, which would eliminate James. Now, James is a player that came in the summer. He got the ball off rolling on a high. He gave Manu hope when there believed to be none. He gave us a lot of the draws that we had because he had some goals or assists where we needed them. Either it's going to be James or Greenwood for that position. However, I am still impressed by Greenwood and I believe he deserves place there. And also, I would still try with James. But if we purchase Sancho, then both to me would be on the bench, depending on how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer decides to set up the team. But the right wing position is where all three would have been competing for. And I believe buying Jadon Sancho would be the player that would have the start for Manchester United. Rumors for Jadon Sancho is kind of iffy because I've heard rumors that he is coming to the club and his interests are high. And then another week I've heard that the rumors are pretty low. So I've seen where the linkage is closer or rather stronger for Jadon Sancho, then I'll believe that he is coming to Manchester United. I have seen so many deals that were close and they didn't materialize. So I cannot say that Jadon Sancho is actually coming to Manchester United. Even Erling Haaland, I wanted that player so bad, and he's now a Dortmund player. He was very, very, very much within our budget to purchase, and I am not sure why we didn't purchase him. He's now having one of the greatest seasons at Dortmund, and that could have been Manchester United. I think he's injured as we speak, but when he gets better, he will be playing for the first team and having a great impact. We were also linked with Timo Werner for a bit. Timo Werner would be what we are looking for up front. However, we're using Anthony Martial. It seems to be working at the latter part before the break happened because of the COVID-19. But having Timo Werner in would give Martial the drive or the impetus to push further, scoring more goals, seeing that he now has competition for his spot. Or if Ole decides to play the two up front, we would see, because Martial can sometimes stay out wide and support Timo Werner. Also, Timo Werner could drop back, allowing Martial to go forward and score goals. So the interchangeability of both players would still be good. Going back to Paul Pogba and Fernandes. Pogba is a player that loves to make his passes and he's a clear player. He likes to do his skills. However, Fernandez to me is more direct. He loves to score goals. That is his drive to me. And I believe that both can work good in the team. Now, how the team will be set up is another issue. Having the striker being Martial, Rashford on the left, on the right, we would have either Greenwood or James. Seeing that we haven't signed another right winger yet, of which that is Jadon Sancho, I believe, if he does come to Manchester United. Now, Paul Pogba and Fernandes would now be our two centre attacking midfielders. Now, we have seen where Fernandes has somewhat of a free role where he drops back, goes forward, goes on the left, goes on the right, takes our free kick, and he has done it well so far for us, and I believe that is good. Now, bringing in Paul Pogba would be a plus, because when Fernandes makes his runs, he would now be making those runs knowing that Paul Pogba is supplying the passes that he needs. Also, he would have Rashford and Martial who are lethal to finish if needs be, because getting the passes from Paul Pogba, he would then have options to either cut back to Rashford or Martial or go for goal himself. So I believe that Paul Pogba and Fernandes are going to be a good fit for Manchester United. They should start together, and that way Manchester United can have more goals, more wins, and finish in the top four. We all know who's going to win the league, but let's see if and when we finish in the top four. I believe we'll finish in the top. I believe it will be Liverpool, Manchester City, Leicester City, Manchester United, then Chelsea, then Tottenham. That is how the top six will be, which will see Manchester United finishing in top four for a Champions League spot. Well, Chelsea, you have to settle for the Europa League at best. Going back to the lineup, we have an issue where Fred and Matic would be also fighting for a spot. If Fred, Matic, or Scott McTominay. Now, we should start Fred and have either Matic or McTominay come on, and in the second half, if a sub will be made or if needs be. I believe that so far Fred has been the player that showed more grit, showed more fight for Manchester United. He has won balls for Manchester United, spread the ball evenly across the pitch so that Rashford, Martial, James, Greenwood can have the freedom to move forward, get the ball in the box of our opponents. And the back is pretty much going to be the same. Our goalkeeper is going to be obviously De Gea. We're going to have Wan-Bissaka on the right, Lindelof as our centre back, Maguire as another centre back. But we can interchange Shaw and Williams if need be. I believe we will start Shaw if he is fully fit. But bringing on Williams as a second option, our second half sub, is going to be very, very important. And I believe those are good subs. I believe Manu is slowly building back the team that they had and the team that can help us to move forward to greatness. Now, the Premier League is going to be back on June 17th with its first batch of games. The first game is going to be Aston Villa Sheffield on June 17th and Manchester City Arsenal on June 17th. June 19th, it will be Manchester United versus Tottenham. And if Paul Pogba and Fernandes start for Manchester United in the middle of the park, having Fred as our centre defensive midfielder, I believe that we can win that game impressively. I believe our backline is now becoming solid. Since Alex Ferguson left the club, this is the highest my hopes have been for Manchester United to have a good season next season. Because this season, we already know how it's going to turn out. However, a top 4 finish is still in the bag, and I believe it will and can happen. Now, having that faith in Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, we have seen where the games previously to the break, we have been scoring more goals and we have been improving. So I believe we should continue and have the same drive to get goals and be hungry. No matter if we are 4-0 up, we should still be hungry for more goals and continue to go for it. So again, the Premier League is back June 17th. That is a big plus for all Premier League fans and all Manchester United fans alike. We will be having our first match since the break against Tottenham on June 19th. Now guys, look out for it. Set your clock, set your alarm, set everything for it. Set your girlfriends, your wives to remind you that the match is on June 19th. Tottenham versus Manchester United, a game to look forward to. Now this has been the United Score on the Alpha channel. Please stay tuned for more interesting and informative topics next week. Now like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.